Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My good name is Purity and I'm back again on the streets with another video. So welcome to our village Nyabohanse, where every day, day in, day out, shenanigans left, right, center. Anyway guys, to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always being here. Thank you so much for always showing me love. I do appreciate for your love and support. Keep supporting me because we are going far, guys, with you. And if it's your first time coming across this video, kindly hit that red button so that anytime I upload a video, you become the first one to be notified and be part of this amazing family. So before we go too far, kindly let's watch this coming video, then we come back to analyze.
Mr. Bole, thank you so much. I'm beyond impressed. I don't even know how to say. Even though me and Rocio, we are not together, I'll send her this piece of art to show, look how Mr. Bole has done something for us. Yeah. Yes. What else can you do? I asked you about that question.
So guys, this is a village where people are not pleased when other people, are receiving gifts. This is a village where people are feeling, angry. People are feeling jealousy in their hearts that Marwa is receiving gifts to an extent of even, turning the words and turning, everything that Marwa has become an online beggar. Guys, sometimes I sit down and I don't understand these people, because let's even compare. Like, there are so many YouTubers in the village, and we have Marwa, who is the one who brought, the influence in the village. As we know, Marwa is a person, who went all over, so many countries just to make himself successful. He came back to the village with subscribers that, he did not want to, keep the subscribers for himself. He said, you know what, let me share the audience with my people so that we grow, so that they, know this YouTube. They understand what YouTube is, because so many people in the village, youths, maybe they have gone to school but there's no work. Some of them, they are dropouts. Some of them, it's not they're willing to be dropouts, it's just because of school fees, and family background. Mara said, let me help these people, let me teach them how YouTube works, let me introduce to them, and this app, this platform where someone can someone can showcase, his or her talent. Someone can showcase, how they are living, how everything is going in the village, because people are out here willing and wanting to know other sides of, countries, how people are living and how people are doing. Mara is a person that has made himself. He's a person who started a YouTube channel so many years ago. But there are these people who want, after being introduced to YouTube, they want to become Marwa in 2 months. They want to become Marwa in even less than a month. So you want to compete with a person. It's like competing with a teacher who is teaching you, or it's like competing with your parents, because we know, me as a as a child to my parents, I should follow whatever they're telling me, because they are older than me. I should show respect, because they're telling me, or because they will never in their lives tell you something that won't be impactful in your life, something that will mislead you. So why these people come out to call Marwa a beggar? Why these people come out to insult Marwa? Why these people come out to insult iammarwa's family? All because the family is successful, all because Marwa is receiving gifts left, right, center. Guys, when someone receives gifts, that means there is a person sitting somewhere, or watching somewhere, that has been pleased with whatever Marwa is doing, right? Even me, when someone decides to, gift me something, he or she might have, seen maybe uh, I'm lacking it, and as a sign of kindness, he or she decides to gift me. That is not begging, you know. And when Mara receives gifts, what shocks them is that the item that Mara received was costing a lot of money. 600,000 Kenyan shillings is not a joke, guys. It's, a big amount, and they were shocked and like, how can that happen? Iammarwa being gifted a gift that is costing lots of money, then nothing to be paid, like nothing to be paid to, the person who brought it in return. uh this is kindness, guys. This person, Mr. Ebola or something, has decided to gift Marwa, the dining table, because he sees the good things that Marwa is doing in the village. He deserves it. Marwa deserves whatever he has been gifted. So when people come out, saying, "Oh, Marwa is begging," or Marwa never told Mr. Ebola to bring, the gift to him in his home. No, the gift just, he was just informed that, what, we are coming, be prepared. And Marwa was like, I can't refuse. This is a gift. Huh? This is a gift. And we all know that, he needed it. So why can't he, not receive it just because people will talk? And I love that Marwa lives his own life. He does not care of what people are saying. He does not care like what people will say about him. Just lives his life, guys. Or is it bad to receive gifts? Maybe I should know. Huh? Is it bad to receive gifts? We all see how Marwa shows his kindness to the villagers. Hmm? Even the proof, Daniel has. Every time they go out, the minimum money that Marwa spends, giving out just pure, just, from his pure, heart, is 5,000 shillings. Guys, imagine. Where on earth will you find a person like this? Where on earth will you find someone gifting you money? You're not his mother, you're not his dad, you're not his brother, you're not his sister, you're not coming from his relative, you're not even his neighbor. But when he feels like gifting someone, or when he feels that this person needs something and I am able to do so, he just gives. And he shows kindness by helping people, by supporting people where he can. But where he does not where he does not where he is not able to help, he just tells his subscribers, because he trusts his subscribers. He knows where the subscribers have gotten him from. He's like, guys, if you can help, kindly help this person. If you can support, kindly support. He always, shares. He helps this person to be helped. If he cannot do that, he tries to help this person using his influence. That is not begging, guys. These people, sometimes I'm just like, why compete with someone who you cannot finish competing with him? Why feel bad when someone is succeeding? Why feel jealousy that someone has a good life, that someone receives gifts, that someone is all known, someone is famous? Success needs, time. It's just slow steps by slow. You cannot just wake up and be Marwa. You cannot just wake up and be famous. It must take time. You carry yourself slow by slow. You improve as days goes, right? So that as time goes, you will, grow. But when you just want to wake up one day and you want to be Marwa, and you want to be Marwa by forcing things, by abusing Marwa, by calling him names, by doing things that will bring drama all over, guys, those things won't help. And mind you, if God has decided to bless someone, if God has decided that this is the person no man can deny. No man can, you know what? If it's Marwa, it's Marwa. If it's Davy, it's Davy. If it's purity, it's purity. Even if you come with, you know, jealousy and drama, you cannot change anything, you know. So just have it in mind that Marwa, you know, made himself so many years ago. Marwa has done so many videos out here. Marwa has a bigger audience, and so many people wish to see him. So many people wish to gift him, to appreciate at least his work that he's doing, you know, to the people in the village, building houses, supporting people to go to school, you know, feeding people in his compound. It's not easy, guys. It's not easy. As an African man, it's not easy. It's not easy. So guys, keep watching the video until the end. Kindly give a video a like, comment down below what you think about this video. Subscribe if you haven't. Meanwhile, let's watch this coming video, then we come back.
Muraanza kunisumbua usiki. Kwani tena unakuja kunisumbua kwangu?
Mimi nimempatia kazi anifanyie kazi. Sasa ukiambiwa usome hiyo kitabu utasoma ama mbona unanipontea hivyo?
Sitaki kusoma.
Mbona unaishika? Acha nimempatia kazi anibebe hizi vitu.
Hapa ni kwangu, si ni ukweli?
Hapa si kwako. Hapa ni barabara, hapa si kwako. Hapa si kwako. Hapa si kwako Samuel. Hapa si kwako. Hapa ni mimi nimenunua, nilikupatia pesa.
Wapi?
Hapa.
Hapa ni kwako, mimi sijakuja.
Hii ni barabara inatuunganisha na wewe. Mbona unasema ni kwako?
Hapa ni kwangu.
Hapa si kwako. Hizi kuni ni zangu, atanibebea.
Sijakataa mimi. Mbona sijakukataza?
Wacha bebe. Ndio nakwambia wacha bebe. Vitu ushaiba ukauza, wacha bebe hizi tafadhali. Ukauza, ulitaka kuuzia George akakataa.
Ona nilikwambia enda waandikishe Mike. Naomba tu tafadhali enda.
Siwezi kushika, hakuna mtu atakutoa na ni Samuel. Hakuna mtu atakutoa. Mungu mmoja hakuna nakwambia ukweli.
Nenda pale toka. Songa huko.
Mama nikienda kuripoti hii kesi. Nikienda kuripoti ashikwe. Simtanilaumu.
Narusha pale usikie tena inafika mpaka mtu aanze kusumbuana. Mimi narusha hivyo vitu pale mchukulie pale. Nenda. Anafikia kwa ngambando uimere.
Hata si wewe wacha kupiga, aende aseme mbona alikuwa anakupiga.
Hapa ni kwangu.
Hapo si kwako nani? Hapo si kwako. Kuni ni zangu, nimempatia kazi. Kuni ni zangu, nimempatia kazi anibebe.
Songa huko, mnatoka kwangu, songa huko. Afoma unatama nyiriga ngungudi.
Acha vita, acha Samuel, acha vita bana. Acha vita.
Namwambia atoke kwangu, mnanilazimisha. Kwa nini mnataka mnilazimisha mali?
Hakuna
kufanya vizuri, unakuja kunilazimisha kwa.
Ulitaka kuuzia huyu jamaa tiles. Ulitaka kumuuzia ama hukutaka?
Toka hapa.
Basi my next time toka. Angalia, kuja hivi basi aziweke huku. Kuja hivi basi aziweke huku. Haya basi ziweke hapa basi.
Eti na kwamba unasimama kwangu wewe. Au unijua? Wewe Mungu tata. Baikambia yule atoke hapa.
Nishamwambia ametoka. Ila
mimi si Kizo sasa.
Unajua ni mimi nimemwambia nifanyie kazi.
Kizo ni tofauti, yana anaenda kuni. Mimi ni tofauti.
Ni mimi nimemwambia anifanyie kazi. Alafu unachukua kitu unataka kumpiga.
Nimenyamaza umeona mimi nimechinga.
Fanya hivi usiroboke hapa. Nitakupiga romo.
Wallahi.
Unajua hii video yenye na record itakushika. Sasa acha kuongea maneno ya uchafu hivyo.
Kizo, acha nikwambie bro. Hakunanga kitu tunataka kuninyanyasa eti wewe ni
Sija kunyanyasa.
Mungu mmoja leo saizi naenda tu Mungu mmoja.
Sija kutishia. Nimesema hivi. Ulitaka kuuzia huyu jamaa tiles zangu mimi. Endo lete receipt ya hiyo tile. Endo lete receipt. Mimi niko na receipt zangu zote. Endo lete hiyo receipt.
Sasa mimi siuzagi tiles.
Mbona ulitaka kumuuzia?
Muuliza alitoa wapi hizo zenye alipeleka hapo juu na pikipiki?
Mbona ulitaka kumuuzia? Mama mimi nakwambia sitaki niende kwa polisi. Sitaki. Haki ya Mungu mama, sitaki niende kwa polisi kwa sababu akishikwa mtanilaumu.
Ndio mimi nasema aje hivi vitu vitoke. Kama uliiba geto si uache. Nataka kana hukuiba si uache.
Mimi namchukulia kama ndugu yangu. Siwezi enda kwa polisi. Siwezi enda kwa polisi ukweli.
Ona jira kwa nini? Ona huyu anasema eti ningesarura ninua. Hebu ndio tunataka extend. Unasikia anasema ajenge sari.
Haya sikiza. Mama George ni mtu anaenda kanisani.
Nikamwambia huyu alikuwa amekaa kwa nyumba yangu. Sasa nikamweleza Ketuba amekuja. Sasa unasikia? Unasikia alieleza lakini hajaviona. Huyu alionea wapi?
Lakini yeye aliona.
Yeye nilimweleza kuwa Ketuba alitaka kuniuzia tiles hizo. Ulikuwa umetaka kunilazimisha kwamba mtu afanye kwangu kazi.
So this is a fight that just erupted between Mike Kizo's workers and, you know, the neighbors where he has bought land. I'm laughing because, you know, sometimes I just wonder how these village men and women carry themselves in the village. Because, you know, these people are bringing up drama. These people are trying to, you know, bring war left, right, center, you know, to stop work from going on, just because it's, of course, because of jealousy. Jealousy will never end in the village. And you know what will make that village not to grow? It's because of jealousy. Because you cannot see your friend or neighbor growing, then you want to feel bad about him or her. Then you expect God to bless you. That can never happen. So we know Mike Kizo. This is a person who was a closer person to iammarwa when they were building Villa 19 some months back. You know, Marwa, through his influence, you know, I exposed the guy through his camera. People came through for him. People subscribed. You know, he monetized his channel, and we all know that Mike Kizo is not from that village. Mike Kizo is from another village. Is from even he's not a Korean guy. You know, he's not from that village. And Mike Kizo, from the day he came, you know, he was just loved by Marwa. Even so many things they were doing with Marwa. Marwa, you know, trusted the guy, and people loved him. And you know, as time went, you know, this guy started building himself, and we saw he bought land. He started building. But now there are these people who want to bring shenanigans every time. There are these people who want to bring drama each and every time. So why they want to, you know, to close a road that Mike Kizo uses to, you know, transport his materials to his site? Why them want to close a path that is used to pass through Mike Kizo's land? Isn't that envy, guys? Isn't that jealousy? Isn't that bad heart? Like, how can even someone like, and mind you guys, this, you know, this land Mike Kizo bought from them, right? Then later on they want to close a road that is passing to his, you know, to his land. For what reason, guys? For what reason? Just because this guy is not from the village, just because this guy is a young boy, then, you know, from nowhere, he wants to build houses, he's growing. People are like, we want to bring drama, we want to cause trouble to this guy so that his, you know, his project to stop. We want to cause drama for this young man so that his work does not stop. You know, these are people who are around Marwa. You know, they are fighting Marwa. They are extending the hate even to iammarwa's friends. Guys, can you imagine the hate that these villagers are having? Mike Kizo is just a guy who is trying to collect himself. Mike Kizo is just a guy who is trying to improve his lifestyle. But when people are coming, you know, to block, you know, his things from going on, it does not add up. It does not add up at all, at all. It does not add up at all, at all. Sorry, guys. It does not add up at all, at all. Yeah, sorry guys, I was just fixing my lighting. When people want to come to disturb other people from their projects just because of jealousy, just because of envy, you know, God cannot even bless you. If you don't want to work with them, if you don't want to join them to do whatever they are doing so that even you build a house, kindly sit, you know, inside your house, do your own things, mind your own business, and stop interrupting and interfering people's businesses, people's projects, because it's getting too much. It's too much for the villagers. It's too much for the haters. It's too much, guys. It's too much. So why people behave in such manners? Just because this guy is not from the village, just because this guy is young and he's building, that's why they're showing him hate. Guys, sometimes people should, you know, man up. People should try to, you know, live with people, even if you are not from the same village, even if you're not from the same mother. People should learn how to live together, because we never know. Sometimes people go to other places, people go from places to places, and you never know where you'll find yourself. So when you try to, you know, treat other people's bad because they are in your village, you don't know where next you'll find yourself. Maybe you'll find yourself in their village or in their surroundings. What do you expect, or how do you expect them to treat you? Well, and you are treating them in a bad way. Guys, these people should man up, and haters should stop their dramas. They should stop this thing of, oh, Mara is begging. Or even if Mara is begging, guys, they also have YouTube channels. Let them go down, let them go sit down, open their cameras and start begging. Because if they're saying begging is what is making Mara to build houses, if they think begging is what makes Mara to have cars, even if they are thinking that begging is what is making Mara to live the life that he is living, let them go and do that. Than to come and hate someone, than to come and insult someone like every time. Let them go and do it. Let them go and do it. They have YouTube channels, they have cameras. Let them go and do it. Sometimes it's so annoying. It's so annoying. And imagine these people who are doing this. These are people who have been warned each and every time. Even the other day we saw when Mara decided, now it's, you know, it's just coming to, you know, my nerves. Let me take this person to court, so that he goes there and explain why he's always insulting me, why he's always, you know, coming to my gate, recording things and going to, you know, talk things that are not true. This person was before taken to court, he was, you know, bragging. He was like beating his chest, like, who is Marwa? Marwa is just, you know, a man from the village. I know him. He cannot do anything to me. Guys, but when he found himself in the court, hey, this guy was shivering. This guy was crying, you know, like he was begging Marwa to forgive him live, you know, live in you know, in front of people. He was like, Marwa, forgive me, my parents have nothing, kindly forgive me, I won't repeat again, you know. And Marwa, from his, you know, sympathy and everything, because he knows even if he decides to take a lawyer, you know, to continue this case, this guy won't even survive. It's just, you know, sometimes they like yapping, but when, you know, they are put now, you know, in the right manner, they are coming out to beg. Guys, what do you think? I think Mara should, you know, continue taking these people to court. They should stop whatever they are doing. They should stop the insulting. They should stop the abuse. This guy cried. This guy cried like a baby. Like, Mara, forgive me, I won't repeat again. And Mara, you know, decided to stop the case, you know, to withdraw the case. And again, this guy, you know, came out here doing the same things. Imagine the, you know, the audacity, guys. So these people, it's like they are not hearing, they're not even learning from their mistakes. I don't know what Mara should do to them, so that at least they have the respect that this is a guy that helped us. This is a guy that has changed our village. This is a guy that has brought improvement in the village. So leaving alone the shenanigans of the haters and everything, so we are back here to see how is this guy called dvyjnr. We've seen how, guys, congrats mom is every time reminding dvyjnr that, oh my son, time is money, and you should not waste your youth time. You should work on yourself. When your age passes, there's some things that you won't enjoy on your old age. So you should utilize your age and your time when you're young. You should find someone for yourself, because you should have a family. You are a grown guy that should start a family. Oh my goodness. And our Davy is like, you know what, mom, I can't do this just to please you, because it's not even ringing in my mind. I can't do this to please you, because I know myself. I am a grown-up guy, and I know what is good for me and what is bad for me. I know when to do things. And it's like, when the time is right, God will always make things beautiful. So I'm not even ready for marriage and everything. For now, mom, I'm concentrating on my finances. I'm working on my building, my investments. I want to, work on myself, so that when this family you're saying will come into my life, they will be not suffering. The suffering and everything will not be there, guys. Congrats mom is like, yeah, as an African mom, I should tell you, I should always remind you that time is money. You should do this and this. But guys, we all know that marriage is not a bed of roses. Marriage is not something that you just rush into it. It needs time. It needs time. What do you expect? dvyjnr to jump into marriage? And we all know how dvyjnr has been raised through a rough time, seeing the dad doing everything to the mom, but maybe he thinks like, this is not my thing for now. I need to at least find myself first. I don't want to rush into this married thing. For me, I think dvyjnr is fearing maybe some marriage drama and everything, but we should leave our boy to just have peace. The pressure should stop, guys. Davy is a person who knows himself. He's a grown-up guy. He can make decision on his own. So when he feels like, you know what, guys, this is the right time, I should marry, I should settle, I should have a family, he should start his family. But Davy is always saying, oh, I like to be a father, I would like to have a child. I know he always admires parents who have kids, men who have children. When he passes recording his videos, it's like, when he sees a child, it's like, what do you think when I have a child? I can't wait to have my own child. Yes, Dave, your time will come. You'll have your own child. As you always say, that when at the right time, everything, God will make it beautiful. Just keep that in mind and just have the same spirit. I know your mom, can't wait to hold your kids, play with them, tell them stories here and there. But it's always a mom's, happiness, as she grows. She wants, to see her grandchildren. She wants to see her daughter-in-law and everything. We understand not dancing. Oh my God, we understand. Congrats, mom. That is how African moms behave. That is, they will always say. So just Davy should be, be listening, accept the advices from the mom. Every time she calls to explain everything to him. She'll just be like, let me listen, yes, but I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm looking forward to. So, mom, I know I'll marry, but when the right time comes, right? So, guys, thank you so much for watching this video until this time. If you haven't liked the video, kindly hit that like button so that my video is recommended to a bigger audience. And guys, comment down below what you think about this video. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this video. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always being here. Thank you so much for always watching my videos, guys. I don't take you for granted. You mean the world to me. For your support, for helping me reach 1,000 subscribers wasn't a joke, and we are moving forward. We are road to 2,000 subscribers. Keep subscribing, guys. Keep sharing to your friends, to your colleagues, to your families, to your cousins. Tell them to subscribe to this channel. Keep sharing my account, guys, because your support means a lot to me. So let me end this video here, guys, and I should meet you guys again in our next video. So from me to you, it's a bye-bye, and let us meet on our next video. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for taking your time to watch my video, and let me say bye to you guys. I was your host, Purity. Bye.